do to reach out to Hispanics without doing what you call Democrat light?
Right. Look, I think the Hispanic community, the values that resonate in our community are fundamentally conservative. They are faith, family, patriotism. Do you know the rate of military enlistment among Hispanics is higher than any demographic in this country? And they are also hard work and responsibility. A friend of mine, an Hispanic entrepreneur, asked me a question some time ago. He said, when is the last time you saw an Hispanic panhandler? Now, I think it's a great question. I'll tell you, in my life, I never once have seen an Hispanic panhandler because in our community, it would be viewed as shameful to be out on the street begging. Those are all conservative values: faith, family, hard work, responsibility. And I think what Governor Romney needs to do, and I think what he is doing, is defending those values and making the case that the Obama agenda has been incredibly destructive to the Hispanic community. Hispanic unemployment is higher than the national average, and when the federal government is killing small businesses and killing jobs, it is hurting the future of the Hispanic community, and we need to carry that message.
Finally, let's talk about Ted Cruz. As a teenager, I read, you used to travel around the state in high school, giving speeches around the state on conservative values. You weren't exactly your normal teenager, were you?
I don't disagree with that at all. I was blessed to have a lot of opportunity. And look, when you're the child of an immigrant who was tortured and imprisoned in Cuba, who fled here as a teenager with nothing, with $100 sewn into his underwear, who washed dishes making 50 cents an hour, to pay his way through college and start a small business, you appreciate how precious and fragile liberty is. And I think liberty has never been more threatened than it is right now.
Is it true that you memorized the U.S. Constitution as a teenager, the whole thing?
I memorized a shortened mnemonic version, so we would go speak at Rotary clubs and write it all on easels and then speak about it.
Do you still have a favorite passage that you can recite?
Well, Article 1, Section 8, which enumerates the powers of Congress. The way we memorized it was TCC, NCC, PCC, PON, Mama, Ren, taxes, credit, commerce, naturalization, coinage, counterfeiting, post office, copyright, courts, piracy, army, war, navy, militia, money for militia, Washington, D.C., rules, and necessary and proper.
Mr. Cruz, I'm going to thank you so much for coming in, interrupting your vacation to talk with us. We're going to follow the race closely this fall in Texas, and I suspect we'll be talking to you again, sir.